Okay guys, so welcome back to my channel. It's your boy Terrible Junior from the DS Reality TV 868. We are here, we're in a Mourga. We come to check the chief. It's right over there. We just pull up to the spot. Stay tuned, more to come history for all the people that know my history. Like the culture, what our content today. We are here to meet the chief of Mourga. You're going to meet the Americans people. You're going to get the artifacts. You're going to see a lot of things that Trinidad and Tobago have in store. So stay tuned, more to come. Shabba!
This outfit is the common one that I can use for any function, event, non-function, or if you just feel to walk around in this, I could do that with this. And this is the ivory necklace, which also was conferred on me by the powers of nature. Wow. It's basically belong to, this is from the whales. So this is from 2 whales, wow. Right? So before that happened, first I had a dream about it, and it happened 3 days after.
Wow. You had a dream about it?
Yeah, before.
About what?
About me swimming with whales and saving whales, and in that dream it was supposed to be 9 whales. So the first encounter was with 1 whale, after that another one, after that 3 whales, and then another 2 whales, and so on. In Trinidad, in Mourga. So this is the first crown that I would wear as chief. As soon as this chief died, I had to assume the position immediately, so that the seat would not be vacant. Right, and then so these are the other layers, which I wouldn't wear just, but these are like the high top. This is for the traitors. But it's only used symbolically now. So whoever doesn't adhere to the culture or whatever, or in the culture and they break the rules, you cut them off.
Is it possible if it's symbolically show the blade to the traitors to amongst us to understand?
And you say, come on, look now.
Symbolically, spiritually, this is for the traitors. From tribal times to now, the head will be fell on all those
this is
traitors.
really to chop the head. They cut them the stomach first, then the head off.
Right, so that has...
How old is this?
That would have probably chop off head.
I don't know how old it is. It's real.
It's real.
But it's a gift that was also presented to me as well, but that is Indian style, East Indian style.
East Indian, okay.
Right, so people bring gifts like ambassadors and different sets of people will bring different gifts from whatever country or culture, which of course we still accept, whether it's in your culture or not. Also, I've also received letters from the other kings, indigenous kings, and the Pope as well, which I'll show you all.
Pope, okay, sure. You want to come up? Is the light better there?
Well, you can only reach up to the step.
Right here, we can come up. Right.
You can come up to the step.
You come up to the step here for the light on the other.
Well, first, let me just show you all. So this is the shell, right? So this is also used for in the ceremonies. You like it good?
You want me give me a, you want me hold some as a light?
Better? I have an intention with this. When it's finished, I will tell you why I did this. Right, so the shell, this is used also to communicate with the east, west, north, and the south, with all of the powers and realms in all of the universe. So it's basically the sign of a cross. Not the cross of Christianity, but the cross of the world, covering the 4 corners of the east, west, north, and south. So this here is one of the congratulatory letters from King George, Watanihi Tariq. of New Zealand. And this is also to show that my work is not just bound only in Mourga or in Trinidad and Tobago alone, but it also have work to do internationally of people of all cultures, of indigenous cultures, because we also support other cultures in different parts of the world, as well as promote our own wherever we are called to go. Who is this? This is from the Nigerian High Commission. And from the sisters in Rome, this is these sisters are from Africa. Yeah, and they are from Congo, so they have also invited me to visit and meet their schools and their orphanages in Congo. So when I do travel, I would really like to go spend some time there doing some nice little charity stuff for the orphanage. Well, Trinidad and Tobago Parliament with the Joint Select Committee. Sometimes they like me, sometimes they don't.
Guess that make both of us the same, yeah?
Interestingly, how to put this? I have a good working relationship with the international church, but not a very good one with the local one. I want to be careful what I say.
Good working relationship.
With the Vatican, but not with the local church.
Not with the local church, but you could work in the Vatican.
That is joke. Look at this one.
Wow. Man himself.
Historical. This is not history, you know?
This is what?
Historical. Historic. Yeah, man. This is not history again, okay, Chief? This one historical.
Yeah. And this is the next letter, so what was said is that when this letter was published, this also brought the recognition of our culture to the Vatican, that a chief is being crowned to them, that they know that back in Rome.
Right.
It's not just that the blessing means, okay, they send something to you, but this also sends something back to them, that we are in their archives for the next however long that this has happened, because there's a next copy of this back there. So that's, that they need to know that too. So next,
you are the chief, you are the ruler.
so exactly of this information on the coronation and the enthronement and the ascension to the throne, which is what reads here. On the occasion of his coronation and ascension to the throne of Grand Chief of the first peoples of the sovereign nations, may God through the intercession of Blessed Virgin Mary bless you, etc. Your Majesty, as you continue to witness the Christ in love and service of others. Well, basically to my people. So it's good for them to acknowledge that indigenous culture also have the same weight as any European power or culture as well.
They have to do that. Finally.
Well, it's
here.
done and signed.
It's done and signed and stamped. We need to know who we really are as Trinbagonians and our power as people of the world. You know?
Yeah. Because if it is that you are chief, right, and the ceremony takes place in the bushes and you don't, and you remain in, for example, if I remain in Mourga and I don't go out and I don't meet the people, I don't have functions, I don't have ceremonies, how am I propagating the knowledge, the history, the culture of my ancestors? Then what's going to happen? I'm going to remain in the bush and it's going to what? Remain the knowledge of who? Myself and my people. Then I would be a failure.
Yeah.
So this knowledge of our indigenous culture has to go out to other parts of the world. People need to know, all right, indigenous culture still exists. I am a descendant of the Grand Chief, which is Paul Navarro, who already passed just 2 years ago. And as Prince, that was no problem, nobody had any problem. But when I was coming in as Grand Chief, after my chief, it was said that he's too young. He doesn't know the knowledge, he doesn't have knowledge, he doesn't have history. I know the knowledge, I know the history of my people, I practice it, I live it. We have an indigenous community on our compound. And yes, I'm young, but I'll tell you something. Queen Elizabeth, was 22 years or in her 20s when she became the queen of the Great British Empire. I'm in my 30s, so why can't I do at least a little better than my ancestors would have, or even enhance what they would have passed on to me? So it's only responsibility, it's only love, it's only work to be done. And if I, who have already given my life for this and my youth for this, why is that being opposed? You know? So I think that the others should just basically get on board, enhance, train, nurture, and let's build our indigenous communities. Let's reclaim our indigenous identity wherever that would have come from, and not just focus on laws and regulations and jurisdiction placed and imposed on us, which we did not agree to. Today the country is being run, and do we agree to some of the things going on? No. Do we agree to the budget, how it's being spent? No. But things are being done without the populace and without general consensus, which is a violation to the human rights. I mean, I don't want to go too much into that, but that's some of my passion right now.
As a chief, you have right to speak over your dominion.
As chief of this region of the realm of Trinidad and Tobago, I have that. That's my right, and that's my power, and that's my as they say,
decree.
Your divine right, which means that you were placed there by God and by the ancestors and by your people to lead, and that's all the people of this land. It doesn't even matter of whoever, because guess what? When the British rule in England, do they say, "Oh, you are white, or you are black, or you are Eastern, and we're not ruling over you"? No. No, it doesn't go like that. Everybody gets the same laws for all. So what I would say as chief, I really hope that our country, our politicians, the other leaders could start doing the right thing of servicing the people, the needs of the people, and not servicing themselves, not servicing their household only, but to the people. You are there to serve. You are a servant. And that's what we are, servants of the people. It's not that you are better than and you sit in a nice house or you waste the taxpayers' money. And that's what I'm seeing going on throughout this country, and it's a shame. I'm in different parts of the country at different times, and I want to see that. I want to see that equitable distribution of resources throughout Trinidad. You know, people shouldn't be suffering as much because we have more than sufficient resources that those needs be met.
So,
go ahead.
Because as right now, right, we have an international YouTuber, excuse my voice, right? Just horse and a little under the TV a little bit, right? And he being oppressed Christmasless. The police lock him up for showing the truth about Trinidad and Tobago, and because he showed the truth, and the leaders trying to suppress the truth through the media, they're trying to oppress the truth from the outer world to really see exactly what's going on in Trinidad and Tobago, and that's his oppression. And
Well,
it's not,
as chief, I would say, number one, first off, the police have their job to do, right?
Right.
But at the same time, while they do their job should not be a violation of the human person, should not be in violation of the human rights, should not be a violation of the human dignity, neither should it be a violation of speech or violation of freedom of knowledge, freedom of expression, which does not harm anyone. So I think it's a violation of Christmas while he's here, while he's trying to, I met Christmas briefly, and I know he's trying his best to promote and bring things together and bring people together, and that's a good thing. Let's bring people together, let's bring communities together, and let's heal, right? And in our country and society, there are different motives. People function with motives, people function with agenda, and once your work or whatever you're doing goes against that, people are naturally offense. They take offense at that, and I think that's what's going on.
that is it.
What's going
That's
on right
exactly
now. So people
it.
are taking offense that this guy came from wherever he came from. He met all these people, and guess what? They didn't do it. They can't do it.
Right.
And perhaps their approach,
Because-
perhaps their methodology need to change so that they could get to the gangsters, that they could
Right.
negotiate with the gangsters,
Right.
negotiate with the gangs, find what the real problem is. And listen, I saw in a post that the gangsters want to work with what? Love, family, and community,
Right.
which is a good thing. How could the policing community do that? How could they adjust their approach instead of want to go with big guns and say, okay, our guns bigger and we have more guns? How could we put the guns down
Right.
and say, hey, man to man, how could we fix this society? How could we get the youth involved in this? How could we get work? How could we get development? Because guess what? Those same people in Lavantil want jobs. They want to work. They want to do something to earn an honest dollar. Yeah? But when you have people in a society that they don't have anything to grab or anything to do, their children's hungry, their children need to go to school, they are under that pressure themselves. I'm not justifying any crime.
No, we don't.
But what I'm saying,
We don't.
with that crab in a barrel, crab in a
Yeah,
bucket,
that's exactly
attitude,
it.
put your hand in a bucket with crabs,
Yeah.
with crab in it, what's going to happen?
My grandmother said that you could feed that crab for 100 years, open your in that barrel. Don't do that.
So you
Bite it.
need to get, we as a society, the community, the government, need to have more programs involved for that, to address that.
Because we have a clip with the lawyer talking to him, and he said the police tell him for themselves, this is a joke for we know. We don't really want to do this, but it was up to we, that small thing.
Protocol and bureaucracies.
Yeah, we could sing
these
together,
things.
we can't talk together, brother. The police tell him that this fun for we was up to we leave you, but you know, they let him know exactly then it's the bigger heads then. They let him know this is operatives behind this. We would have just take pictures and laugh on it because when we on the streets, every single police officer take pictures with him, tell him like we doing. We even had a interview with Roger D. Alexander, the senior superintendent who was in charge of one of the most elite police operations SORT unit in Trinidad and Tobago under former Commissioner Gary Griffith.
Yeah.
Which we know Gary Griffith is a very powerful security analyst. So if we have these officers saying on tape that if the government or the heads don't get their act together, we will be worse than Haiti and Venezuela in 5 years. And this coming from a senior superintendent in charge of an elite crime unit in Trinidad and Tobago. So if the relevant authorities, right? If the relevant authorities not listening to these officers who have so much experience and knowledge, and if they could say it on a YouTube platform focus, that just goes to show the understanding and the levels of these so-called politicians that governing our island. I can't say governance because them don't have no governance. So I deal with governance. I don't deal with government, whether it's wherever red, yellow, black, green, white. I deal with governance. We for the people, the youths. Everybody know we fight the cause. We champion the cause in Trinidad and Tobago. So it's an honor today, as I was telling them, to have this audience with you. This one is historical. This is not history again. This past history. So if you could share the knowledge. Look, we have Gaston here. His grandfather wrote the national anthem of Trinidad and Tobago. This youth have a lot of knowledge. We have Kerry John. Look, we have D. Mongo Mama Africa. From Kenya, we have Shane from Jamaica. We are multicultural society. So why the bigger heads trying to suppress and oppress and though the outer world see what's going on? That come like when they had the summit with Barack Obama. They tried to cover the beatum with walls. They tried to put big walls. Even political leaders say, well, put the wall and show KFC over the fence for them. And this is our message for these ghettos too. These same garrison who in the government is over 70 years all they vote in the same government, brother. All they never get nobody else a chance. And these is the people who are pressing us every day. So I come here now on the spiritual grounds to spread the message across Trinidad and Tobago. Wake up. Chief, go ahead, brother.
Yeah, well, one of the things I would like to say, let's pull ourselves together,
Yeah.
shape society and make society what it should be. A place of equitable distribution of resources to people in need. Because I have been, as I said, I've been in Port of Spain quite often these days. And I'm looking around, I'm walking around and I'm asking myself, why does it have to look so dirty? Why
And
we
this
have
is the
so much
capital.
homeless people on the streets still. I know the provisions made for the homeless as well. I work with them. I carry stuff for them. I take things to them. I mean, I'm not boasting, you know, but I'm sharing my experience of where I'm at. So I know what I'm talking about. I know what could be done, you know, and I'm doing that as best as I could. And I know that if more attention is given to those who are suffering these types of abuse, injustice by you know, different types of abuse by lack and neglect, that type of abuse, right? That's a form of infringement of the human right. Yeah. So if they could get some more attention in those areas, more social needs, more programs to help, you know, with mental illness, programs for unemployment training and courses and so on in stressed out areas, in stressed areas. I'm using that in stressed areas. Then we'll be able to make a formula to solve a problem, and that's what we need, solving problems. It's not too late. We are not in a doomsday that things cannot get better.
Yes, that's true. Do you think by like using the pen is mightier than the sword, based on some of the things that we're saying, I thinking that, you know, an official statement, me, even from myself and us as signatories, supporting the official statement of the king. You understand? That, you know, Christmas list, you know, we should not be in a country where you have to suffer political imprisonment for, you know, where the police themselves can't even determine. And my main message to Trinidad and Tobago is, my grandfather wrote, forged from the love of liberty. Forged. A forging is in flames. In fire we forge we have to forge our freedom for our love for it. Right now it seems like if we are loving to imprison ourselves by killing ourselves, by oppressing ourselves, and then voting for the oppressors every time it come around. We want them to go back because we're malleable. We could be bought out. All of us are being bought out, and then after, when we're in the situation, we're crying out. So the reality of it now is that the creeds and races aren't equal. Those who could fend for themselves could fend for themselves. Those who could take care of their family could take. But we're lacking the tribal. We're lacking that natural, that organic humanitarian mindset that is so innate in humanity in itself. From the first tribe, from the first Homo sapien come forward, we connected. You know what I'm saying? And if it's every creed and race fine and equal, please, we need to mean what we say and say what we mean.
So where my place? Just study.
Yes,
Where my place?
Right here.
This is the real
So this is our
right
place,
here.
you know.
Right.
And if there was one culture of people who could say or should say, hey, this one should go back where they come from, and this one shouldn't have this, and this one shouldn't have that, would be from our culture, from the indigenous community, right? But we don't say that, because one thing that we did from day one was to welcome all cultures, welcome all creeds, all races here, without segregation. And guess what? I think the biggest problem in society is when cultures say, my culture is better than yours. My ways are better than your ways. My thoughts are better than your thoughts. My ideology is better than your ideology. My religion is better than your religion. I know the way. My way is the best. My way is the only way. And that is the cause of war. That is the cause of segregation. That is the cause of all the conflict that you see in society, because everybody think, not everybody, many cultures and many persons think that they are superior and better than another. And up till today, right? There are communities in this country, when I say communities, religious bodies, ethnic bodies that have 2 and 3 holidays. Indigenous community, the First Peoples community, we don't have one yet.
They give us a one-off. They give you a
A
one-off.
one-off is an insult.
Because tomorrow actually is Indian Arrival Day and Corpus Christi.
Indian Arrival Day, Corpus Christi. Then you have Diwali.
Yeah.
Then you have Eid ul Fatir. Right, that's 3 for one culture.
Right.
You have Corpus Christi, you have Christmas, you have Easter.
Easter, yeah.
That's
So
for
we found a
Christians.
place for every creed and race except for the indigenous people.
You found a
It's
creed-
like we find a place, a space, a day, literally,
And
for every
scratch
creed and
yourself
race,
list.
but scratch out the actual inheritance of the actual
So I
land
hope
itself.
I hope this year that the government, the president, the prime minister, that they will get their acts together and give us what is due to us. And I'm making a clarion call. This is the second time I'm saying it, right? I'm young, and I'm sure everybody else is older than me. According to the natural order of things, while I live and in my lifetime, I'm hopeful, and I have to be hopeful, that is going to be done. There's going to be a First Peoples holiday, an indigenous holiday in this country.
Of course.
In the future.
All right, Chief, thanks for your time. If you could show us some of the artifacts
Shakira.
and the little history and thing. We have the Mourga here, so she could get,
Well, good. So we'll start with the baskets
so
and
if we could get
these
some of the
things over
little
here.
history about the place, so we could get the thing.
So this here is one of the original canoes, and this basically was one of the canoes that was found just before my coronation ceremony, like 2 weeks before, and this was also a sign that the journey that I'll be taking would be a rough one. I could sink, but it's up to me if I choose to sail, if I choose to sink, or if I choose to just give up. So this canoe represented that for me in my coming as chief, as Grand Chief of the First Peoples. And it did happen on the 9th of August that I was crowned and enthroned as Grand Chief of the First Peoples of the nation in Trinidad and Tobago. This is one of the drums made with the skin,
Goat skin?
goat skin.
Right.
And this is also what we use when we have our little functions and activities as well. This basket is one of the baskets handmade by the indigenous community, and I'm just going to show you what I have in here. So I also have some of the Amerindian artifacts. You can look at it very carefully.
Pure history, you know?
So that one on the end there is over 2,000 years old.
Wow.
And that was verified by...
years old.
What? I'll try to get from this angle, the edge, you'll see the impression on this side. And 2,000 years ago, you know who walked the earth, right? So it said Jesus walked the earth that time, so did our indigenous people.
Wow.
So these are like from the big jars, like a big stone jar, clay jar. So those pieces are called adornos pieces, and those would have been used by the shaman and would be from the house of the chief, right? So this is how, that's why that is so ornate and adorned and looking so pretty. These are also some bones that we found on some of the archaeological sites. And these are some other pieces that you can see there as well too.
Well, people, you all seen it for yourself. You all know the history.
So I don't just
Full of history, the
talk,
culture.
but
This is
also
it.
from some of the archaeological
By the chief,
sites that I myself
Mourga.
would have been doing archaeological
Get the history, you know, boy, terrible from the DS Reality TV 868. Subscribe, share, like. Yeah, man, history enough to come. I know a lot of people watching my niche, they want to see what I does. More to come right now. I'm sick very bad. I'm cold sweating. My jersey is wet. I have plenty going on, but you know, this kind of work have to go on. Alright, sick or not, I have to come out on the road, rain falling, my throat is sore. Fever for the past few days, roasting. As you see, my t-shirt is wet, I'm cold sweating. So yeah, this is the history, the culture. This is what we do. So stay tuned, people, you don't know. Yeah, as you can see here, we just made some fresh cocoa. This is cocoa that just made, cocoa. Fresh cocoa first hand. Alright, cocoa just crush. Cocoa. 100% cocoa. This is what it looks like.
So that's the next thing. Different cultures have a lot of similarities.
Fresh from
One
Mourga.
of the problems that you find with what we
Cocoa,
have
you know?
trained, not
When we came
but
to
society is what the differences are rather than similarities. And I always like to focus on how similar we are as human beings rather than how different we are. And through these artifacts and through these artifacts would have been covered in the earth for 2,000 years. And when I come in touch with this, I feel that I'm coming in touch with my ancestors.
This is our mackerel skin. This is the size of snake we have in Trinidad and Tobago. This is our snake skin, you know, mackerel skin. See it, Church? This is the size of beast we have in Mourga, Trinidad. Alright, you could see. Prince of Mourga, now he's the chief.
In Trinidad and Tobago and in different parts of the country.
Alright.
As well.
Now the thing go, history is history, culture is culture.
Doing more stuff while I'm young, while I have that energy to do it.
Excuse me.
Invite me to the important functions that I could make an impact on society positively in sharing these knowledge of our ancestors and our culture.
Sir.
This basically serves as a heritage space. So this is the next space, which is the Great Hall of the First Peoples. And I do this from my heart. I love this. And I can't do it every single day, but I do this every week, where I would meet some, a few times through the week, meet groups or meet the people here and share that history and that history, heritage.
What was nice, what amazed me today, what I feel very good about is when I came and see the schools. I think that was very, very energetic to me. I mean, that is where we know the culture will not die. Because we start to instill it from them the young children. So that was good. I see what 50, 60 children from our school.
No, it was more.
I was more, but I just use an average, you know. You remember?
Was over 70 students today.
Chief, you remember I lost all my ladies. I was checking for them, but I couldn't count them.
So last week we had over 100 last week, and every week we have just over 100 or a few hundred of them coming every week.
That is epic.
It is. So it's on a weekly basis. So next week we have Cipero RC school coming here as well.
Nice.
I mean, schools from everywhere. The entire country comes and visits us, and this is also me giving back to society and to the community and to education and to ancestral knowledge, to heritage, to history, and keeping it alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that is good. That is epic. The children, so that way we know the future in good hands.
Yeah.
And you can see they enjoy making cocoa, dancing the
when they
cocoa,
enjoy stand
the
with
king
chief,
and
I
queen
stand with the
play.
chief.
Yeah,
I
man.
stand with the chief. If I know about all you, but I not Trinidad Tobago, and I stand with my chief. I stand with my chief before anything else. I hope everybody understands what that is. Right? Don't know, every police, every army, every official, spiritually, this is our chief and our chief has spoken.
Yeah,
I
man.
hope all understand what I mean. I mean that spiritually we have a duty to fulfill. We need to start to make every creed and race find an equal place because
So,
those
Ms.
who
Kenya,
was
any
oppressed
questions?
was the ones who-
Yeah, so basically you say these are over.
Alright, so this is it, people. You don't know. Mourga we outside. So while the chief giving them a speech, I go into the next side of the museum and get some. Hey, shit. You don't take no content. Yeah, man. We just come on this side here and do some work. Alright, so that is the chief giving a speech over there, people. You don't know your boy Daniel, all over the history. So this is the historical here. This is some of the saddles. Saddles from horses, you know. We work the plantation. These saddles are over 100 and 50 years old. All these saddles, you know, long time. This is where the saddles used to saddle up the horse, the toad, the cane, the coffee. Look at this basket. Wow. Look at these baskets. All right. You have this radio here. Wow. This is the history, you know. All these things here is for artifacts. You know, the helmet of the first police, horseshoe. This horseshoe won't be so long. All these are bridles from horses. We have a piece of bone here. You can see those bones. Right, people, so who been asking, this is, I don't know, I'm the history guy. So like the history, this is what's going on here in Mourga. Here today, I'll just give you a quick tour. Some of the old artifacts, you know. There's the historical part of Trinidad Tobago. Look at this lamp. Probably my great foreparents may understand or know. But these lamps, different types of lamps, lantern, things you don't see anymore. Everything here, you know, is, yeah man. Yes, bandsaw, a wooden shotgun. Yeah, the bandsaw, we have that. Come on. Here, we have wares, we have the jars, enamel plates, enamel bowls, enamel pot. Children looking on enamel, you don't see these things anyway. So look at the school pot. School pot about 200 years old, you know. Yeah man, all these wares here, all these artifacts. History, ancient days, you know. Over 100 years. Yeah man. Mourga, you know, you by the chief, Eric Lewis. This is, if you didn't know, oh you know. My people, so all you say Daniel is full of history. And the quality, I know you all watching my charity on my channel. But this is it. This is really it. This is content here, you know. For the world, Mourga. Watch out this. Wow. Most of you know is a grater. Look at this. Look at this grater. Platinum bottles. Everything here have history. Tertiary. This coal pot, otherwise known as a tower. Grater, bottles, statue. Right, so we have this side here. So this is a scale that used to weigh cocoa and sugar cane. Wow. All you know, Singer sewing machine. Watch that. Right, we have a coal pot. Alright, we have a snacks sewing machine here. Wow. Most of you don't know is a coal pot. This, I know the youths today in Trinidad don't know this is a joking board. For most of you who don't know, this is what I call a joking board with the tub. This is before, well, every youth now knows a washing machine, right? So this here is what I call a joking board. With this tub, this is how granny and them used to wash long time. This is a Singer sewing machine. Ancient days. This is a kettle oven. This is an iron. We used to iron it long time. This iron, you used to put it on the stove. Right? You put heat on it, you let the stove, you put this iron to hot, and then you iron your clothes. This is what ironing was before electricity. Alright, to the children who look on the youths, yeah, that is an iron without electricity. You used to just rest it on the stove. Right, so we have some other artifacts here. You know, we have wheels. Some of those wheels from carriage, some of them that we used to roll back the cocoa house. Alright. We have this here. A wooden shovel. Wheels on my cart. Wow, look at that, look at that. Look at that, brother. Whoa. Yeah, so this wheel here, this is what us roll back the cocoa house when you put the cocoa to dry. When the rain come, this is a slide back. So stay tuned, we can get to Mourga deeper down. You see one of the oldest cocoa house in Mourga today. Look at this cutlass. Going from 19 all along, look at that. Alright. Different types of artifacts. Motor, you know. Pickaxe, yeah. Wheels for the cocoa house. You slide off the cocoa house, you know. You have this, you have that. This is the desk, you sign in, you come in. Goodness, you have this side here. Look at this so. Ooh. Before chainsaw and power, so look at this. This is what you used to lumber. We call a banjo, a bandsaw. We have other wood saws here. As you can see, what I know this grounds is with the chief, so you have his statues, which is all good. I'm going to shoot about a typewriter. This is what they call a typewriter. Before computer, this is a typewriter. This had a band. The typewriter used to come with a black and red band. We used to get ink. So when you type, you press and you click here back. So this is a typewriter. For the youths who don't know, for people who know, this is what they call a typewriter. Before computer, computer was take from this and they make a computer. But this is what they call a typewriter. It had a black and red band. We used to think, and we used to take it. We used to take the typewriter ribbon and make kite tail. When we flying kite, we used to take the typewriter ribbon and make long kite tail. That's some called manch and zwill. We used to fly, we used to put a glass bottle at the end of the tail or the razor blade, what they call zwill. And the manch is when you mix up cow dung or dog dung with glass bottle. And you mix it up and you spread it on your tail. So when you fly in your kite and you pass by someone else's kite, the tail cut their kite and it high you. Yeah, so this is it, Mourga history. Look, we have some of the books. Look at this LP here, look at the books. You know? A lot look at static. Very sad. Look at piece of history here. Marshall Montano. This is Marshall Montano. Right? And this was the ecstatic band. Yeah. Marshall Montano and the ecstatic band. The boy. Wow. Old LP. Lot of books. You know the statues. Look at this. This is what they call an auger. Long time this is what they used to bore a hole in wood with an auger. This is called a hand auger. You used to have a bit here and you hold it and you turn it and you spin it to drill hole in walls to make your lock on your door. Well, this piece of door here, the chief say must be about 200 years old. I didn't have an old filing cabinet now. These books here now. Right? Look at this. Estate labor and pay list for 2 weeks ending. This is people who used to work on the estate out here in Mourga, people. Alright, the whole payroll. Right? East labor, as you could see. 2 weeks ending. See what this was? Wow. Alright, so this is it. This is it, my people. All I know the history, so I'm here to share the history. Different content, more to come. We'll be touring our island. Alright, analysts have expenditure for 2 weeks and then estate. Right, you can see livestock. Okay, back a little bit, it might be too close. You can see livestock, roads and bridge, carriage, general repairs and maintenance, it has general supplies, it has cocoa, coconuts and coffee. Because if you know Mourga, Mourga is known for cocoa. Good cocoa and coffee. It also have some called the Mourga rice. In Mourga, it have the rice, the Mourga rice, right? So Mourga is known for #1 cocoa. As I was telling other people, Trinidad have the #1 grain of cocoa in the world to make chocolate. Plus, Mourga also have one of the hottest peppers in the world, the scorpion pepper. All right, so you don't know with Mourga, this is it. This is just a tour of the estate by the chief, employment card, Frederick Herrera, Limited. Now, this is our map here. Wow. Historical. Charles Douglas, Rock Village. Like, so you see these names here? This is the Mourga people, you know, with their own. So, you know, everybody know their own lot of land. Right? 342, 341, 344. You understand? Krung, we see Krung, you know, Krung land is different to the normal land. We see George, Irish. All right, you see Krung, 24. Faith Daniel, St. Angie. This is reserve, so you know this is a river. Reserve, when you see the map like this, all there is reserve, river. Running through Mourga. This is Rock Village. See it? Alright, so this is Trinidad, I'm up at Trinidad. All the estate and labor pay from way back in the days, brother. This is from when 1963. I'm gonna light in the camera. Alright, so this is what it looked like. Yeah, full history and document people. So we did Mourga, were the first people, the chief. Thanks to Mr. Eric for giving us this opportunity, for inviting us here today and give us this opportunity to tour this wonderful, beautiful museum. Yeah, man, of Mourga, the first people. The chief is an honor. You know, we have so much we could learn, so much to teach the youths. Right, so this is a horse and saddle here. Right, this saddle here is ancient days, as you can see. Right now, this is what they call our spikes. Right, where they used to climb coconut trees and long time. T&Tech and TSTT use this to climb the lamppost because it was wooden lamppost. So when they had the mahogany lamppost, the cedar lamppost, the purple heart lamppost, green heart lamppost, this is our spike. Right, so with this spike now, you know, the spike here, you strap it up on your foot like this. Right, you tie it up, you brace it, and this is how they use it. It's a stick into the post like this, bam. So this is how they used to climb lampposts. And long time to do electricity, even coconut trees today, you know. Most of the climbers do use this. This is our badge where we have here. Right, climber, you see? Trinidad and Tobago electricity climber contractor. So this spikes and this is the belt where you strap on with on the post. When you go on the post, you strap on with this. So this spike is where we used to climb coconut trees and climb wood trees with long time. What we have here? A double seconds. Oh, you have to be careful here. Right, we have this. Look at this bicycle. We known as an old Cocoa Benz. Yeah, Trinidad and Tobago. That is it. Mourga, we outside. Stay tuned. More to come. This is it. Right? We have the, I think that's the volcano over there. The volcano. Plenty land the chief have on this side. You know? Yeah, man. This is our building with the building here. Yeah, this is what it looked like, Mourga. Yeah, so we're taking it a walk. Let's see what's going on here. Alright, my people. This is it. Welcome to Mourga, Trinidad and Tobago. Yeah, boy, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. DS Reality TV 868 is your boy Terrible Jr. My voice hoxy, I'm very sick with fever. After my last charity drive, I get wet in the rain with all the heat and the food. Shaky, cold sweating, but you know, I have to come out and work. So much going on. Right now, who knows? Knows. Who don't know? Don't know. We have a lot, but I have to come and do this tour today because this was a courtesy call from the chief himself, Eric. So, spiritually, I feel a little better now. I feel good, you know. From the time I touched the soil, I felt better. Well, tell you, this is it, you see? All this here is, you know, with the building. Kingdom, you know. From the parishes, Mourga. You're getting a lot of history here today, guys. So to the people who know, the tour guide, all my supporters, all my subscribers, watch this. The ground is cracking here from the vein, juice, so you have to be careful. This is from the vein of the volcano. This is tar. Alright, everybody in Trinidad know we have a pitch lake, but actually this is a tar lake. This is tar. In Trinidad, when you talk about the pitch, right, they don't tell you about the tar. So this is the tar we're pushing up here. You see it? This is the tar lake. Go on the grounds I show you. Yeah, so this is it. You see that? See? They only tell you about pitch lake in Trinidad, but we have a tar lake. So this is a natural wonder too. Trinidad and Tobago are so rich in culture and history. We have tar. So you see it bubbling. Well, it's cool now. You see? This is it. This is what they call a tar lake. So we have history. Everybody know Mourga is a rich place. Right? That is the tar lake. Just walking through the place here, nice. Just showing you all a little glance around of what's going on. This is holy grounds, you know. Yeah, this is spiritual grounds that we on here. Inside Mourga, we just taking a trip. Showing my YouTubers, all my subscribers, all the people who find, you know. I know I just show up some content to show you all my charity. That's our next big side of me. A lot of people don't know I does a lot of charity work. I'm into that. You hear the chief said it for himself. He and all is into a lot of charity. Alright, so there be careful on these ends because you could end up in problems. So the jungle life. Exploring, touring. Yeah, you want to come to Mourga, you want to come to Trinidad. We have the adventures link up, you know, it have a little feet towards it because Mourga is countryside. It's a good place in the country, you know. It will have a little side and a little end. So this is it, people. Alright, so I'll show you how nice the place is. We have this spring over there. I'm going to show you the spring. I hear they're just doing this for my people, right? Now be careful here, slippery, a little mossy. As you can see, be careful. Beautiful island of Trinidad and Tobago, Mourga with there. Yeah, this is the spring here, the pond. You know? Everything on the sides of the street. Wow. Wow, look at the size of the street. Look at the size of that. Yes, sir. Oh, nice pond here. Yep. That is it. Wow. Isn't this beautiful? Ain't it? Sit down and relax. The morning vibes, the joy. So this is a nice pond here, spring. You can see. Clean. Nice. Have a nice hammock over there. Where you could, you know, see the hammock? This is it. Yeah, so the prince have it nice. The chief, sorry. Chief, this is where I get water up to the hills. The chief have it all set. Yeah. Nicely done. Beautiful. Beautiful, isn't it? Yeah, and that birds chirping, yeah, and animals could be monkeys too. This part of the forest have a lot of wild. Never know, you might see a tattoo, a goatee, a manico. You could see a big mapapi, a mackerel. You have to be careful because as you see the snake skin inside, you see the size of that mackerel skin they have inside of the museum. And if we see any fishes, I don't want to put my hand in there. Next thing is caiman. But look, you can see the bubbles. You're seeing some little fishes. Everywhere you see the bubbles, some little fishes swimming. Yeah, man, nice. Mourga, you know? Yeah, man. So, it's your boy. You don't know, Terrible Junior from the DS Reality TV 868. People, I'm out. Stay tuned, more to come. We're going further down Mourga. You'll see more. We outside if you're willing. You don't know. History is history. You all know I rich with the culture, so some of my content going to be this, but I was just posting up things for people to see the other side. I'm not only into the history and have the knowledge. I into a lot of charity. Each one help one. That is very important for youths like us and the spiritual realms. Alright, so until it's your boy Terrible Junior. Stay tuned for more. Alright? Shamo. Big up on yourself.
From khaki.
Come, bring the chairs on this side. Bring those chairs over here. Let's drink.
Sit down on the table. Man say man I enchant man aki, you know. Full time.
And I always wear pants.
You don't know what you do. Khaki still.
Isa.
Gideon ready to fight the war.
Take
No,
it.
for real, no?
That's a mapapi.
Watch it.
Now I'll be alive now. That mapapi. Wanna bring the chair, Santa P.
What is that?
Bring the other chairs.
I'll
please.
send Tapi there. Watch this.
Sit down as that. Sit down with the prince round the
Where's
table.
the Papi? What's the Papi?
Today is
Please, come in, come in.
Look at that. Is it moving?
Ladies. No, no.
What did I see?
I watching this thing. I like it.
Wow, wow, wow,
Come on.
Where'd you see this?
I want to sit up there, you know, but the
wow. I
artifacts.
wasn't ready. Oh my god, guys. Do you see what is
Come,
inside
brother.
the bottle?
Bring the next chairs for them first, please, now.
What?
Ladies and gentlemen.
We are drinking real Babash.
All right.
No.
So this is my rum.
You guys are talking too much.
This is the Prince of Mourga rum,
Right.
Prince of Mourga rum.
chocolate rum.
Wow.
This is the Prince of Mourga snake rum.
What type of snake, Mapa?
Mapapi, this is amongst the 10 deadly snakes on earth, and it's called the pit viper also.
So how comes you drink that?
I will
Anti-venom.
tell you about that afterwards.
Like the anti-venom.
This is the
Santa
Prince of
P.
Mourga Santa P rum.
Right.
And this is our local Trinidad Zaba Peak, used for cold coughs and fever. because
I
when
come here to
somebody
get
not
that
feeling
healing. Not
too
good
well.
for me right now.
right.
That is it. That is it. Bring back the voice. You see?
So we have the big cups, small cups, but I will serve it out.
You see what I'm telling you all people are sick. I had to come. Had to
When you're
come.
drinking with the chief,
You don't talk.
the chief pours the drink, and
Right.
each person drinks equal.
No, me, I'm not drinking.
Well, you are exempted. Anybody
Thank
have
you.
water?
Wow.
You can bring
water.
Yeah, water is the best.
Yes, bring the waters.
Cool, look at that.
Which one shall we try first?
I tried this.
Go with the
Try
snake
the
first.
snake one, yeah.
Let me go with the health. Let me go with the
No,
brother.
this is this is the most viral video going to have, right?
Yeah. This is one of the most venomous.
All right, guys. So I'll tell you about this. It's not just you're drinking snake rum. It's how this snake gets in the bottle. First off, this snake have to be placed in here alive.
Right.
Okay.
As a venomous snake, amongst the most venomous in the world, amongst the first 10. So it's also called fleur de lance.
So it got in there live.
Yeah, put it in like
I
this.
have to hold this, catch the snake.
So you
put
catched
here.
it?
I caught it myself.
Without dying?
There's a video of me holding this snake, by the way.
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah. Everything is on Facebook.
Oh.
It's on Facebook. I have a series called The Wild in Mourga.
You caught it alive and put it inside the bottle.
Yeah.
And then fill the bottle with rum.
That is what to die to leg all the poison and the chemicals. So it's the antidote. Is
Correct.
Basically,
The
if
Santa,
you get
the
bite
Santa
now,
P is everything too.
you wouldn't die.
Yeah, so if I'm a puppy bite you, we go in the bush. That's the antidote.
These are all antidotes.
So-
for
All
it.
that is antidote.
No, wait. So when it's done, you add more rum inside.
When it's done, you add more rum. Correct.
So you'll never throw away the snake.
No,
Never.
it's
It's
preserved.
5 years old now.
That's preserved. That snake is preserved.
Look at the other
For
videos.
life.
Yeah, it's
For
preserved.
eternity.
You
For
know, like
eternity. Wow, that is so surprising. Oh my goodness.
For
For
eternity, yes.
eternity. Hey,
Look.
until forever. Wow. Look at the head.
Yeah,
No,
it's
Look at the
sir.
mouth.
It's perfectly preserved.
Look at the
still.
mouth.
The mouth open and looking like it was just 2 days ago.
Isa, take your time.
My puppy.
My papi's on and out the ball.
This is the big one we killed the other day. 6 feet.
Right, so guys, this is our drink.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Gentlemen.
Ladies and
But
gentlemen.
again, you're so smart. I thought you were going to put full.
No. This, you don't sip this full. You have to take
No,
a
that
little.
is the serving
Yeah, it's a
size.
little.
That's a serving
Trust me.
size.
You would like to try some? I think you should.
But just hold this camera here for me, please.
It's
Hold it
just a
good, right?
little
Just hold it
bit. You
here.
can put it in your travel book list. That
You need to put this in your travel book list. Drink it with.
man.
Wait, not yet. Hold on.
Smell like sour prunes.
You have yours?
Thank you.
Are you trying one?
No, the water.
It is just a very little bit.
It's nice.
It's actually anti-venom, so if you get bitten, you actually will not die. So this could save your life.
Guys, there we go.
That is it.
That is it.
Mama Africa, welcome.
Mama Africa, Ilowe.
Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago.
Welcome
Mourga.
to the. And this is from the Palace of the Grand Chief.
Iwashi.
Oh, you having some?
Shane.
Shane, come forth. Bring the chair, Shane. Sit with the. Shane not taking a drink?
Yeah.
She wanted to take a shot.
Right, so that's the king.
Hey, today's the day.
Today's today.
Pass those other chairs
Another
down.
That is it.
Put the next chair here for
The
my
lighting
friend.
is good.
Good enough.
Are the lights in the camera is good? What about the action?
Everything good. You get to it, yeah?
Yes, ma'am.
Or you want to put his chair? You want to put your chair on that side so it could be?
Yes.
Can I just hold it for the picture?
Never. Wait.
Are you drinking it?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Mama Africa.
If
Don't
you
drop
drink-
this bottle, you know.
No, I cannot. Hey, but if it resurrects. No, stop it. Stop it if I drop it and you know it's very important. Eh?
That is it.
So,
Hold it again.
cheers.
Cheers.
Jakira Tani.
Jakira Tani.
That was so easy to say.
Because it's
Shane, you
already
took a
in you.
picture? Take another one with the share.
Let's go. Here's yours, madam. And 1, 2, 3 and out. Not too bad.
Smooth. Take your time.
It have a real amazing.
Smooth taste.
Yeah, but the flavor though. You didn't expect that from snake though.
But that was telling you, it smells like salt prunes.
It's similar,
Yeah,
but
yes,
it's
I
not.
give it.
It's something like.
Tastes good though.
I know my mom would
It's
wash
your mind.
this,
Everything
she'll
is
give
our
me a call
mindset.
But the smell
immediately.
coming back, you know the smell coming back. It's
Come
about
on, let's have some chocolate rum to clear that out of our palates.
It's
chocolate
a
rum.
mindset thing.
An indigenous culture, the chief is allowed to drink. So don't tell me
No,
that I'm drinking alcohol.
Well, boy. Well, thank you, Papa. Well, boy, I might be about
So
10,
cheers
Chief.
again.
Chief, I might be about
Jackie,
10,
that-
And
Chief.
all the best to the
Yes,
ancient
again.
cultures, heritage
Ashe.
of all our people.
Jamie, give us something.
Alcohol is spiritual.
Yeah, don't say that. Don't say
This is
that.
it. This is it.
Oh, yes.
The Chief of Mourga, chocolate rum.
Chocolate rum, Baba.
Chief of Trinidad and Tobago.
Chief of Trinidad and Tobago. I was corrected.
Chocolate rum,
Trinidad
Baba.
and
I was corrected.
China.
Yeah, and it's not whiskey. Eh?
Well, Chief, I might be about 10, Chief. You want me quite drinks a lot. Jeez.
Come, you need an next shot. Here's the next snake rum here.
And next, the
Chief,
Santa
what's
Yes,
the
that's
name?
for you.
So will this
Enjoy.
rum be anywhere for purchase at any point in time?
Scorpio. You put
Santa
Scorpio.
P.
In the future, I want to market the chocolate rum
So we could see them like in the airport and
in everywhere.
duty free, alright.
So, bro, this is the Zaba Peak. Zaba Peak Kitani.
Yeah, this is for me. This is for me.
Yeah, boy, this is one afraid.
I find your voice
That's-
song like it coming back
Give
already.
him,
bro.
give him half. Take half of that in your
Yes,
cup.
sir.
Brother, can't take that one.
Unbelievable.
Stop. Okay.
It tastes awful, but it works. It like
Hold on,
buckwheat.
I'll try. I'll
It's very
take
good for
some.
you. This one?
Wait, there are chief rules.
Vice is
coming back,
DJ.
Huh?
The vice is there, bro.
Yeah, man. One time, spiritually.
Hey, my brother, what about you?
Yeah, the real drink, man.
So cheers.
Cheers.
The health and
Yeah,
strength.
drink.
You want-
Friends for life.
That is it.
Give me some Dwango.
Yes, man.
Yeah,
Mama Africa.
Mama Africa.
Yeah, man. Ila Trinity.
Yes,
Trinidad.
sir. You go put this in.
Mourga, they done no.
Oh,
That one is ours. Woo!
you shake like a Baptist.
So that you want to tell you, they are coming sick, the voice. This one, this is Zeppa Peak. Everybody who know this, run from this as a youth in Trinidad and Tobago.
Afraid that.
This is Zeppa Peak. Eh, it's better, more better than Gall. You ever taste Gall, family chicken? That Gall? Oh, jeez.
Taste the bitterness now, eh?
Headshot.
I see.
That's what you want, huh?
Yeah.
Right, would you like to try this? What is it?
Chocolate rum.
We are over time.
Santa P.
Santa P.
That is not my favorite.
Well, I can see that. Look at how much in here. That's how much you want.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
actually, I have different bottles. I have more Macapia and so on in there.
So what about that? What's the significance of that? How did you get those ones?
Alive,
Same
see
alive.
Everything I do alive.
It has to go in alive.
I have a buying too. I have
The
one
most
with Santa
fascinating
Peace.
one is this. What's the name of that snake?
Mapapi.
Oops.
The Mapapi is
See the
an
power and it's here.
Yeah, going on there.
It's so hard. I don't know if this one was sorry.
She hold it too hard, Jerry.
Repeat the name again.
Mapapi. Balsane Mapapi. Yeah, Balsane Mapapi. And the original name is, the scientific name, Fleur de France Pit Viper.
But yeah, it's also a line of viper snake, you know vipers? It's also a
Look
cousin
at
of
the
the rattle
head.
snake.
That's why the head is like.
Yeah, so the tail rattle.
The tail rattle is also a cousin of the rattlesnake.
Correct.
Chris
All right,
found
guys.
one of this in his room the other day. I want to know how
What?
much it is.
Serious?
Chris
A
found
Mapapi?
one thing. Yeah, in the EMB.
The one that you don't drink.
I don't like this one at all.
Why?
What about this one?
I don't like them. I don't
The
like
taste.
Santa Pitas. I
The
love
after- the
Scorpion.
aftertaste. The
I like
aftertaste.
Scorpion.
Santa, it can make you vomit.
Yeah.
No, some people, it's like what they school, eh? They like wild onion. You know what's wild onion?
Yeah.
For asthma, you know when people have asthma, right, you mix wild onion, garlic and honey and certain things. But there's vomit all the mucus because asthma is mucus on your lungs. So when you mix this now, it's a combination. So you can bring up the mucus off your lungs, it clear your lungs now. But Santa P now, the poison Santa P so rare, it has pushed out a different ferment, a different taste into the alcohol. It overpowers the alcohol in a way that you
Fully.
get that kind of, you get that kind of, you know, funny taste now.
This is so special. We even got to drink.
Cheers, guys. Let's go again.
Cheers, let's go.
For all the creatures that inhabits the earth.
Ashe,
Drinking
Jackie,
creatures.
Tani.
Shakira Tani.
Just in a bottle.
Well, boy, Somebody pour a shot in my glass.
Back to this chocolate rum for that because I need to clear my palate.
You done?
Come, brother, bring your cup.
I bring it in.
Different. Yeah.
I sent to be really different. Yeah.
Yeah.
Break
Like
cup,
I
cup,
talking,
cup.
I talking about a different kind of. Yadi outside. Yadi the first of all. Yadi was the first of all.
We started one
It working.
He's sick. He's sick.
something when we don't inside and come out. Yeah.
Let's go, man.
Yeah, something had to come out, right?
Get that honey.
Santa P.
You feeling better now?
Feeling a lot better.
Are you feeling the feeling? This one. Chocolate rum. That is it.
Just, guys, look at shade. Look at shade.
You know what I mean?
What?
Yeah, that's really remember I call looking the
Let's do that.
Alcohol,
All these different things.
alcohol is a
I know
spirit.
your Baba, yeah?
Yeah, he this, but I never had the.
When I have one, right?
This and this.
I have a bine, right? My bine have a Santa P, it have a Scorpion, it
I
have
have
Zeppa
that
P,
too.
it have Zeppa P,
I'm not
it have
drinking that
Tamaric.
one. That one was-
It's here with my own have.
Disgusting.
My own have Tamaric,
Yeah.
right?
He's not taking
Ginger,
any. He's like not
Zeppa
part of
P.
us.
I think to kill cancer.
Neem.
Caps.
My own have neem bush. Yeah, neem. Right? I have marijuana in it, local marijuana. I have dandy root, you know it's dandy root?
Yeah.
I have dandy root, I have Babandi.
I have the different ones, you
I
know.
have all that in it, yeah. The buying I have now, I have a big buying too. I mean, every house, like long time, our grandparents
that,
know about
would
that.
have one.
My grandparents in Trinidad, this is our culture.
This is our culture.
This is our
So that
medicine.
snake was alive.
No matter what religion they are or who they are, every household have a
Drugs and
buying.
alcohol.
Medicational alcohol, right? So if the chief say it all there,
Purified by fire.
all my YouTubers, all my family would like to say, teacher always drunk. I'm not a drunkard, okay? You understand? Alcohol now is for spiritual reasons.
And look at it, you see? Same.
Alright, so that is it.
Where did you get it?
on the road. And I train to the side of the road.
Now I've missed my appointment in Port of Spain, so we'll have to make up for that later.
Well, we are 2 yards forward. We have a support.
How to make it up for the
Where up are you all?
Yeah, we going number support.
In Port of Spain?
La Chacha, now we know La Chacha.
Cha-cha.
Yeah, them number Chacha branch.
You gotta go up.
How to go up the top?
Yeah, we know. Yeah, it is.
No, but yeah, certain areas when they
I'm taking them to La Chacha Trace to see one of the oldest cocoa house in Mourga that says.
Where the oldest cocoa house right up there?
No, I say one of, not the oldest.
Very, very
Cha-cha Trace, which one is
One
that?
of. That was Anita Franklin Funrose had a big estate in Mourga. That is in Black Chacha Trace. It's 60 acres of land in Black Chacha. Yeah, everybody knows Anita. She was the only woman had a size estate like that at that time. Black Chacha Trace.
Black Chacha.
Anita Franklin Funrose. That's
What
her
year?
name. Rest in
Went
peace.
and hunted
She
for
died at
it.
100 years old. So you know.
Big up the ancestors.
Yeah, my ancestors. We go and look for them today.
Yeah.
I want to show them the cocoa house.
I always find this thing.
And we gonna cook down on the land. We have fruits. It will be little bushy rain falling.
Yeah.
Look out for them.
All for them.
But we come for the antidote and we buy
But
the
you don't
chips.
take the antidote before.
Spiritual. Watch it.
I'll bring my next big one.
The map papi is anana.
Show them the coconut rum label.
If it bites,
Label on the bottle.
Now the label is the Prince Samaruga man. Watch it, the seal. 40% alcohol. This is our seal. Right? So this is by the chief. So, with everything going on in our life today was very important for me to be here.
So drinking.
It's an honor. Oh, look thing coming. Look thing. What? Jeez, look at the size of that one.
Pombo clot!
The size of that one.
Cheese on! This is the honest one. The snake gets
bring it
skin out
closer
by.
here so that I can
So that one got
This
it.
one get fully got out.
Oh, this one got
So preserve.
That is a big one.
He preserved
Wow.
proper.
well preserved.
Yeah. But I mean the plastic,
Like,
but the plastic, nah.
No.
You never
But
do
that
science
is
in
too
school.
good now.
You drink this one too?
Shindake.
What is shindaki?
I don't know, I'm not from Nigeria.
Shit, I come from Nigeria.
Like other wine.
Yeah, boy, I come from Nigeria.
No.
Okay,
I am not from
Oh,
Nigeria.
okay.
And the Nigerian them say that too.
I don't know.
Yeah, the Nigerian say shit in
You
that
also
case.
caught this alive
Yeah.
and put it in there.
This is what type of snake?
Follow my video. Well, I don't have a YouTube, but
Okay.
if I used to post all this up on YouTube, you'd see. But it's on my
Facebook.
But I don't always have. Listen, when I'm handling these snakes, I can't say, "Oh, hold on, let me go and get a camera and take that."
No, but you have to deal with that.
You have to take care of that carefully because what happens when
When
you
it
hold
miss-
that snake here,
By
right?
the neck.
The snake, you hold it here by the neck. It does this with the teeth. It opens up its mouth and it tries to
Bite you. See the fangs in it.
sink those fangs in you, right?
Yeah.
So you have to hold it like straight up here by the neck. So that it's restricted a little bit.
Okay.
So you don't have time to play and say, "Oh, let me get a video." No, you don't have time for that nonsense.
Yeah.
So,
That might
cameraman, come closer. So we here with the chief today. It's an honor, chief. It's an honor to be here. Kerry John, my brother.
for life.
Shane, Adventure, Jamaica, Mama Africa, Kenya, the chief.
So it's a skill of
John,
catching.
Dastani family.
It's a skill.
It's your boy, Terrible Junior
I would not
from
say
the
anybody go and just go in
868
here.
DS Reality TV. Like, share, and subscribe. It ain't causing nothing to share this video. History, as you all know, you get it live. Don't mind the voice, okay? More to come. Until Trinidad and Tobago. See you all. Shabba!
You only made up.
So the fire here, all the plant, all the thing the fire, that was just.
Nah, them men when we do that. You see? So if you know Mourga, I'm home. The whole team we outside.
All
If
the
you know.
houses, all the houses.
This house here, about 300 years ago. This house here, this is one of the oldest. This real one. Yeah, man, the real history, Mourga. That's alright, man. Don't worry about it. Yo, you see it? So you see the wheels? That's where the roof does slide.
How far does it go back? Like when it's
Oh, that whole roof, the whole length of the roof, straight back.
right here.
Yeah, man. Right back, so the whole top.
When you want
open.
buy the prints, you know, come up from.
Same thing.
Go right back. That long.
You see how the wheels on the ground? Yeah, if you know, this is it. Yeah, man. This is it. History.
What's that tree now?
Yeah, man, Mourga. That mango, anybody want green mango? That real fruits and thing, you know. Real fruits we are here. Real mango and thing, it. Yeah.
Well, there's some big trees here too, boy. What's this tree?
Yeah.
These are big houses.
Everything in Mourga does grow gigantic. If you watch from the fruit, from the provision store when you stop off,
Yeah. Everything was.
healthy, don't get the same thing and everything down here does grow like it on steroids. If a line going small, so other places down here it go big, so. Like the soil,
So I bring the team. We outside Mourga. We can't be in Mourga and don't be here, you know.
And them soil and beat out.
We can't be in Mourga and don't touch this part of the soil, you know.
A real soil.
Yeah, man. The oldest cocoa house. You see with the real cocoa houses, that's the real thing. Land get real out hand, but yeah, they be clean here real nice, you know. But yeah, they be out there so nice. Paint up that cocoa house, so kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is it. Country life. And you want to be in the country? You like bush life? All them citrus tree and them look how the vine grow, they grow over them.
You feel good? That is good. The best feeling.
Like come on this side, KJ. Like go on this side. Shane, come on. No. Yeah, no more. On the next side. Come now. We going mad. And you like jungle, you Mama Africa come, and you like country come. Long time, man. Man, I tell you. Come now, man. Shades.